Maybe one day I'll come up from here.
This is me, leaving my childhood home and bringing my dog along for a 6-month journey as a digital Airbnb nomad. So the question is, how did I get here? How could someone end up with such a decision, leave their friends and family behind?
Where'd you find?
There's a lot of uncertainty here.
Become a nomad. It's a little bit weird, no? Yeah, it is. Something completely life-changing happened to me. I passed out, face first, onto the concrete.
I guess this is what rock bottom looks like, huh?
It was definitely the scariest moment to ever happen in my life. Looking back, I'm kind of grateful that it happened. You're not going to learn anything in this life unless you fall flat on your face, in the most literal sense. And that's what happened to me, and ever since then, I have been a different person. It is absolutely thrilling to be able to say that I made $6,500 in the month of August. I still made 10.3 grand in a single month. Like, what on earth am I doing with my existence? I don't want to be a bum. I'm wasting my time because I'm scared to take a leap. I will be leaving at the beginning of February. I'm gonna make it official. Yeah, I'm just gonna be leaving, sort of traveling around the US for the next 6 months.
I'm dumbfounded.
So this is page 1 of the documentary?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah,
Okay.
The beginning. It's May 2019, and I've just graduated high school. I don't really know what I want to do next. So, in the meantime, I do a lot of this, and this. For just a little bit of context, I started smoking weed at 16, but when I was a senior in high school, when I was 18, I started smoking daily, multiple times a day. And from about 18 to 23, I was smoking about 3 to 5 times per day. Then, I realized I want to do something in the creative field. So, I found a school called Full Sail. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I moved here to Orlando about 8 months ago, and I'm going to Full Sail University. I studied to get a degree in digital arts, but I lacked focus. I already knew a lot of the stuff that I was learning, so I ended up spending a lot of my time doing this, and this. After lots of wasted time and missed opportunities to network, I ended up getting that degree, but I still wasn't sold on the path that was laid out for me. I felt lost. I was a college graduate who moved back in with their parents after getting a degree. And then I couldn't get a job in my field. Look at that. This never happened to anyone before. At this point in time, I've tried multiple things to become self-employed. I tried selling my beats, and I created a digital product online to no avail. I even qualified for the YouTube Partner Program only to be denied. 10 million views in 90 days made me $0. So after 3 failed attempts to become self-employed and a half-baked effort to find work within the bounds of my degree, I moved back in with my parents. And they weren't thrilled by this, understandably. So they charge rent. $250 at first, but it quickly moves up to $750. I have to figure out how to make some money. I took the first available job with a decent wage, delivering pizzas. I like to think that I'm a man with lots of ambition, and someone with ambition who's working delivering pizzas every day can't gain much satisfaction from that. So essentially, your boy was depressed. I felt like the job was taking out most of my energy, and the creative side of me totally was being starved. Fast forward to about 4 months ago, I was there for about 9 months, and I really started to hate it. And it was at this time where something, I can call it life-changing, something completely life-changing happened to me. And in hindsight, I'm actually grateful that it happened, but at the time, it was some crazy shit.
Well, this is me, 23 years old, fucking. I guess this is what fucking rock bottom looks like, huh? Maybe one day I'll come up from here. I just fell flat on my fucking face after fainting at work because I'm smoking weed and smoking fucking nicotine. At a fucking job that I hate. It's so fucking embarrassing. I don't know why I wanted to record this shit for real, but...
On this one fateful afternoon, I pull up to work and my coworkers are smoking. And when you're a stoner and you get offered a joint or a blunt, you're not gonna say no. So what did I do? I'm hitting joints at work, and I'm sitting down on a milk crate right outside the back door at my work, smoking and talking with two of my coworkers. And what do you know? I pass out face first onto the concrete. Everything just went dark. The next thing I know, I wake up and there's 3 different faces looking over me when I'm on the ground. I can barely see their faces, but I recognize my coworkers, and they were there to help me out when I was down bad.
That was the moment that everything changed, and you have just witnessed it in the rawest form. From that point on, I knew I couldn't keep living this same life.
I passed out in front of my coworkers at a job that I didn't even like. I threw the vape out onto the concrete. I'm never hitting that shit again. From that moment, I literally knew as soon as I woke up, I'm done. I'm fucking done smoking. I don't want to do this shit anymore. I have bigger dreams than to be a fucking stoner working at a pizza shop, you know? Like, whatever forces in the universe told me that it's time to change. And you're not gonna learn anything in this life unless you fall flat on your face, in the most literal sense. And that's what happened to me, and ever since then I have been a different person.
So, as my mind and my body got used to no weed, I started to think about what I could do to change my life for good. And I've already taken the huge first step of quitting weed, which is something that I wanted to do for a while now, but this incident pushed me over the edge.
As you would imagine, that moment was quite the wake-up call. In the back of my head, I don't want to be a fucking stoner my whole life, so really it gave me a good excuse to quit that shit. So looking back, I realized that not that many people have such a dramatic turning point in their lives to sort of make a change and want to do better. But at the time, I realized that this could be used and utilized for better, for good in my own life. And I decided to kick these habits that have been holding me down for so long. And honestly, every time I felt the urge to smoke, I would look at these bloody ass selfies that I took, and the urge would completely disappear. I do appreciate the fact that my mind is starting to kick back into gear after being a pothead for so long. I'm actually starting to, function as a person who can do a lot of things in this world.
The next step I took was almost as important. I needed to find a way out of delivering pizzas for money. So, on the side, I started doing small gigs I found from Upwork.com. I ended up meeting this German dude who ran a Facebook ads affiliate marketing business. So, in my downtime when I wasn't delivering pizzas, I was making Facebook ads and writing the copy to support them.
So yeah, I was working this remote job, but really, as it turns out, my new boss didn't really need a video editor as so much as he needed a copywriter.
Today's a good day because at my job, I get to do something that I haven't done in a while, and that's video editing.
I had never made ads for Facebook before, and I love to learn new things. So I quit my delivery job and started working for him full time. I knew that the pay was hardly anything, but it was a well-needed change of pace. And at the time, I was even grateful to be learning a new skill, copywriting.
You know, I'm learning a lot with this skill, and truth be told, I'm copywriting about 90% of the time, and video editing, which is what I love to do, about 10% of the time.
I'm probably going to be leaving my job soon. We're working on a big project, but I am learning a valuable skill in copywriting, but I'm getting paid dog shit money for it.
I would eventually work up to making $2,000 a month making ads. And although this didn't pay as much as my delivery job did, I was just grateful to be working in Premiere Pro, even though it was still kind of a rare occurrence at this new gig.
But yeah, today at my job, I get to start editing on a 45-minute video sales letter, VSL. So that'll be fun. More fun than it was to write that video sales letter. That's for sure.
And even though my boss added a dedicated copywriter to the team, lightening the load for me, I was still struggling to find a good reason to continue working this job for little pay.
It's not exactly fulfilling to be working on a video sales letter, and truth be told, it's not exactly, let's just say it's not aligned with my morals. Yes. We are selling a diabetes control, or blood sugar control supplement, and this is a product that I think very highly of, and I believe that it can serve every single diabetic across the country, which is of course 100% cap. It doesn't make me excited to do the work that I'm doing. I feel like you're not really gonna get very far in the highest quality work by doing work like that.
I would go on to work as a full-time copywriter and video editor for about 4 months. But while I was doing this, I was exposed to a new opportunity, one that had to do with my YouTube Shorts channel. And if this opportunity would become a reality, it could change the trajectory of my entire life. All the while I'm doing this remote job, I'm still posting. To this day, I'm posting videos on my YouTube, and while I'm doing this, my channel is growing, getting millions of views, which is incredible. Awesome to see the fruits of my own labor, even though I'm not getting paid of it. Not monetary fruits, but turns out that there's other opportunities that will stem from this. There was a couple of companies that reached out to me claiming that they could actually monetize my videos. So they're telling me that I can start to monetize my videos through music royalties in the shorts system. And that was really exciting. So I did some of my own calculations, and you know, I came to the realization that I might be able to change my life, and I might be able to live the life that I've always wanted to live.
Today is September 18th. I am hoping, crossing my fingers, that I'm going to be getting my first paycheck on October 1st. My birthday is actually October 3rd, so that'd be the best birthday gift I could ever ask for. So, we'll see. But every day that passes, I'm leveling up my patience XP level. You know, I'm still learning stuff in my job. It's not my favorite job in the world, but it's a job.
Now, before the first check even hit, and while I was still working as an ad maker, I started to daydream about a journey, a multiple month journey that would take me and my dog across the country, and in my own words, an adventure would be guaranteed, I'd say. Before I even had the money in my account, I started making plans. I made a giant list of all the things that I could possibly need going across the country. But the very first thing on that list was to make $5,000 in 1 month. That way, I could be sure that I would be able to support this journey, making money as I travel. Yesterday was my birthday, and in the previous clip I was hoping, my birthday was October 3rd. I was hoping that I'd be getting paid by DistroKid on October 1st. I have gotten no payouts yet. But anyways, I'm here in my bedroom, the same bedroom that I grew up in, and I'm slowly getting tired of it. Every single day that I spend living in this house and working, especially working for this job that gives me no satisfaction, that isn't allowing me to further my goals in my career, literally sucks the fucking life out of me. And this right here, I pretty much told my boss, as soon as this project's out the way, I'm gonna have to move on. And I really think that even if this doesn't work out, which, God, I don't know, bro. If that doesn't happen, we'll have to make some pivots. But I mean, it should happen, like, it should be a thing. And every single day that passes, I doubt it more and more. But DistroKid said I should be getting paid in 2 to 3 months. And I got another update on the DistroKid app. It turns out that while I was sleeping, the money was still processing. And check this out right here. Your boy made $6,514.73. So goddamn, that's even better than I thought. I'm making like $2,000 a month right now with my job. So with this included, that's about $8,500 in 1 month. Holy shit, basically. Like, goddamn. I mean, goddamn, you know? Yeah. It is absolutely thrilling to be able to say that I made $6,500 in the month of August, and I got paid on October 5th, 2024, and it's a day that I will not forget anytime soon. But anyways, today is November 19th. The last clip I recorded, I got paid for August in very early October, so that payment was around $6.5 grand, and I expected the next one to be around 12 to 13 grand, but I still made 10.3 grand in a single month for the views that I got in September. So I got paid on Halloween for September. That was 10.3 grand right here. I hope you can see it. Let me zoom in a little bit. If you can't see it, that's unfortunate, but I can't really see that. So in November, I'm already at 17 million views. I'm on pace for my best month yet. Late November, I'll be getting paid around $3,500 to $4,000, I would estimate. And then after that, late December, early January, I'll be getting paid upwards of 10 grand.
So after months of questioning my life's decisions, I finally started receiving payouts for my new self-employed job. With my income feeling the most secure that it ever has been, I was confident enough to leave my job and to start focusing more of my time and effort into this project and into my new life.
I figured I would just have a little chat before I jump into a time lapse of me finishing off pretty much one of the most annoying projects that I've ever done in my video editing career. And then after this, my boss knows that You know, I'm gonna be moving on to greater things. Oh yeah, the fact that I'm not working at this remote job anymore and it's completely my own. I'm 100% officially self-employed, and because of this, I can sort of do what I want. I'm making money with this YouTube channel that's been doing well for me, and it's honestly a blessing. It's an incredible experience where I can do whatever I want and sort of think about moving out of here and starting on this real digital nomad journey. I had finally achieved my main goal of making $5,000 consistent income every month. But what would follow was a plague that had been affecting me for as long as I can remember: procrastination. I'm up later today because I'm not getting enough sleep because I'm fucking wasting my time playing video games and stuff. I don't know why I do that. I think I'm wasting my time because I'm scared to take a leap. But anyways, yeah, we're getting to that point. Hopefully mid-January is when I start. Still haven't told pretty much anyone about this journey. I would love to do that and get it on camera. I guess I'm just kind of avoiding it at this point. But hey, that's life, I guess. Anyway, today's the 6th of December. Merry Christmas to you, I guess. And happy holidays, Hanukkah, whatever you got in your family. And in the last clip, it was over a month ago, I talked about preparing to leave mid-January, and guess what? It's mid-January, and I'm still here. Part of the reason why I'm still here is because I'm just putting it off, I guess. After many delays, and after lying to myself many times, I became annoyed. Tomorrow at Thanksgiving, tired of telling people that I live at home with my mommy and my daddy. Fuck that shit. Like, fuck that. It was time to take a leap. I set my foot down and decided that I was going to leave on February 1st, 2025. But no longer. I will be leaving at the beginning of February. I'm gonna make it official. I have a big ass list. I guess I can show you a list. Like I have a big ass checklist of things that I need to fulfill and pack and things like that. Yeah, I pretty much just want to buy a bunch of clothes. I want to buy this new MacBook. I want to buy some more equipment such as a wireless microphone. There's a few things on the list. I want to be doing something pretty crazy and take my dog with me. I think I'm actually ready to start checking things off on my list. Should probably put that on my list. Oh, list. These lists that I keep talking about. Fuck a list. Let me just do this. Let me just go. But I'm just ready to get it over with. Start doing stuff. Tired of living here. Tired of wasting my time doing nothing. I want to do cool things. All my memories are starting to fade together here. I'm not making any new memories. What am I doing, you know? Like, what on earth am I doing with my existence? I don't want to be a fucking bum. And I'm also gonna book an Airbnb. There will be no more pushing it back. There will be no more pushing it back. You hear me? None. Fuck this complacent shit, you know? I don't wanna be complacent any longer. I finally started checking tons of things off the list, one item at a time. I started sinking a lot of money into this journey and a lot of time into this project. I'd come to this decision completely on my own, and almost no one in my life knew that I was gonna be gone within a month. After many months of planning and hours spent recording and editing videos for the project, it was finally time for me to spill the beans. It's now time to let my friends and family know that my life was going to be taking a drastic turn, starting almost immediately. Here we go. I'm recording.
All right.
Hi, Joe.
I hope it's good.
Hi, world.
Hi, everybody.
Joseph Meyer.
What's up, Uncle? Just wanted to call and tell you something.
But yeah, I'm just gonna be leaving. Not moving out, but I'm gonna be like sort of traveling around the U.S. for the next like 6 months.
Doing what?
Just driving around, working, doing that.
Just
Cow, 6 months.
yeah, I'm gonna be bouncing around from state to state. Gonna be making a little vlog series from it.
Yeah, I don't want to play spoiler for your video, but Mom and Dad already told me. Dad texted me and Maddie, and he was very worried.
Really?
Are you still going to be earning money?
Yeah, I'm gonna be working. I'm just gonna be moving around. I'm essentially just gonna be doing what I do now, just somewhere else.
What are you gonna do? I mean, just to travel or?
Yeah, I'm gonna be, working and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also gonna be sort of documenting the process. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to get out and do some cool things, travel while I'm still young and able and not really tied down anywhere. So
it's like almost moving out, but not really.
All right. Where's your high five?
There's a lot of uncertainty here.
There is a lot of
Elizabeth.
uncertainty.
Like what?
Airbnbs?
Yeah,
Do you have your first one?
I have
Lockdown.
August, or I'm starting in February. So February is all the way booked.
It's February what?
1st. So yeah.
You're going to be gone for Mom's birthday?
Mom's gonna be gone for Mom's birthday.
You're gonna leave when we're out of town?
Yeah, just seemed good. I wanted to start at the beginning of a month.
I'm leaving tomorrow. So
Oh damn.
yeah, only me and this one.
He's taking the dog.
Yeah, I don't really have a good option. So it'll complicate things a little bit, but it'll be worth it.
You don't want to go fishing Sunday on Wapapella.
I will be in Arkansas.
Well, that makes me okay. Well, I go for it, I guess.
I just wanted to get your little reaction. It'd be cool.
I'm dumbfounded.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I'm actually really excited for you.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You had vaguely mentioned it a while ago about you want to do that. It was more theoretical, but now.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, because I called Mom the other day, and she mentioned that they were leaving to go to Myrtle Beach or something, and that you were going to be gone by the time they got back. And I was like, "What are you even talking about?" And then,
Well, Joe, this is
Provider.
exciting.
Yeah, it should be fun. I just kind of getting bored of this.
Well, who in the fuck is going to take me to the airport all the
Yeah,
time?
no more Uber services. For
Yeah,
either
who's
of
gonna
you.
pick me up from the Y?
Well,
Boy, oh boy.
I want to stay in cabins and shit, log cabins.
yeah, me too.
If you got some time off, I'll keep you updated where I'm at. I'm already buying the Airbnb, so shit, you just have to buy that plane ticket or whatever.
Shit, that's it?
Hell yeah,
That's fine.
it's gonna be fun.
Well, have a wonderful time.
Hey man, I will. It'll be lit.
Yeah, if I can line it up somewhere, I'll try.
Hell yeah,
It'll be tough, but if I can, I will.
perfect.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's dope.
Just wanted to tell you.
You're living out the dream right there.
Penny's upset.
well, why?
Well, look at
She
You're
won't be
upset.
able to run and sniff me once a day and run away.
Yeah,
February 1st. That's
it's less than a week.
Wow.
wow. For
I'm
6
gonna be
months.
gone.
Are you going to call us?
Maybe,
Are you going to text us?
perhaps. Of course I am.
I don't know, I'm just so unmotivated to do anything right now. Maybe if I force myself to, make a video, and then I'll do it the next day, and then maybe I'll get onto a grind, in a habit that I was, over the summer and stuff. But I really don't know why I haven't been motivated, because YouTube is so fun, my channel was growing great, you guys loved my content, and I just stopped. What?
Design something for us in one day.
She said that I might be a designer for them. Wow. Okay, so as you can see, we got a big ass package, and I'm trying to see if I can open it.
Definitely eat some Christmas sauce in Santa Fe. You might even want to open up a restaurant in Santa Fe.
No, I'm just gonna be staying
That's
for
just
a
a
month.
little. That's just a little lyric speak
speak.
from the Broadway musical
course.
Rent.
Right.
Let's open up a restaurant in Santa Fe. He's not going to give me any screen time.
Yeah, definitely not. Cut.
Cut.